Have you ever been at a conference, a networking event, or even a party and found yourself tripping over the words when asked, "So what do you do?" If so, you need to work on your elevator pitch. An elevator pitch is what happens when you distill yourself, your business, or your brand into a soundbite. Think of it as a verbal branding service. A simple, memorable, and short speech you can bust out anytime someone asks you about your work. Here are a few tips for upping your elevator pitch game. Keep it simple. Focus on the main event you provide to clients or customers and save the numbers and technical jargon for the investors. Keep it short. 60 seconds is the absolute longest your elevator pitch should be. In the best case scenario, your elevator pitch should only be a few powerful sentences. Remember, your elevator pitch shouldn't tell your whole story. It should make your listener want to know your story. Keep it relevant. The more you can tailor your elevator pitch to the person you're talking to, the better. Keep a few elevator pitch examples in your head so you can mix and match them depending on the situation. If you need ideas to get started, look online for an elevator pitch template and just fill in the blanks. Good luck!
If you've got an idea for your business, sooner or later you're going to have to pitch it to someone. I'm Alison Chadwick and I'm Talent Director for the AMV Group, which is the UK's largest marketing communications group, and as part of my role I coach people in how to pitch effectively. And no matter who you're pitching your idea to, you need to be able to do it in a way that's simple, memorable and convincing, and that's where the elevator pitch comes in. An elevator pitch is a concise, practiced overview of your business idea, put in a way that is simple and memorable for the listener to understand. It's called an elevator pitch because the decision maker may only give you the time that it would take to get from the reception to the executive floor to pitch your idea to them, so you've got to get it out fast. So what makes a great elevator pitch? Well, probably the first and most important thing to remember is that this isn't a chance to say all the things you think are great about your product in a very short time. That's guaranteed to confuse, overwhelm, maybe even annoy the listener. What this is about is it's a chance to say the few most important things that are most likely to make the listener want to hear more, to make them see why your product, your business idea, your service, why you are worth investing in. And to do that, you need to do two key things. The first thing that you need to talk about is why is your product or idea needed? What is the problem that exists and for who that your product is there to solve? A couple of sentences just highlighting that problem and highlighting it in terms of the benefits and the results that your product will bring to solve it will ignite the interest of the listener in the potential value of your idea. The second thing you need to talk about is what is your unique selling proposition? In other words, what is it that your product or idea uniquely brings to the problem you've identified? This isn't about a long list of product features, as exciting as they may be. This is about the one or at most two key features that will particularly impact on the problem. It may be a unique innovation, it may be a personal credential of yours, but keep it simple and keep it short and keep it focused. If you can clearly express these two things, the problem and what your product or idea brings to the problem, in a way that your grandmother or your kids could understand, then you have the essence of your pitch. If you can't, then you may want to think again about the strength of your idea. Finally, if you want to make your elevator pitch as good as it can be, there are a few ground rules to remember. The first is keep it short. It's the ultimate example of less is more. The more you'll tell them, the less they'll remember. 30 seconds to 2 minutes should be the time span that you're thinking about. The second one is don't blind them with science. Your jargon and technical details are very familiar to you, but not to the listener, and you can quickly overwhelm or even bore them. The third ground rule would be balance humility with hype. If you don't believe in the value of what you're selling, how can you expect anyone else to? So don't hide your enthusiasm, be yourself, and be proud of your credentials. Having said that, no one loves a show-off, so try not to overpromise or overclaim in your desire to pitch persuasively. My final tip would be practice. Practice it out loud, practice it in writing, practice it until you can do it in your sleep, and check it with friends, the kinds of friends who aren't afraid to give you feedback. If you do all these things, you stand the best chance of making your elevator pitch concise and compelling, and making your business idea really stand out from the crowd.
My name is Josh Light, and I'm the CEO of CupAd, and we believe that we have the most effective form of advertising available in the market today. Our advertisements are exposed to customers for 2,220 seconds on average. Now, what kind of advertising has that kind of exposure time? Ladies and gentlemen, we advertise on coffee cups. That's right, we put your brand in their hand. So how does coffee cup advertising work? Well, we got an advertiser. They pay us money. We produce paper coffee cups with their advertisement or brand on it. Then we give these coffee cups to coffee stands for free. Now, why does someone want to advertise on a coffee cup? Because it takes an individual 37 minutes to drink a cup of coffee on average. That person's going to have to look at the cup, drink, look at the cup, drink 20 times before it's fully consumed. And that person's going to move around like a mobile billboard, exposing that brand to at least 6 different individuals before that cup is drank. What's in it for CupAd? We make 13 cents of profit on every single cup that we distribute. And what's in it for the coffee stands? Well, when most people think about coffee stands, they think about Starbucks. But what about the 25,000 coffee stands in this nation that have plain white cups like this? They don't have the economies to scale to put their own brand on the cup. So we give them free cups. They save $15,000 a year by not buying cups. They like these savings so much, ladies and gentlemen, that approximately 80% of the stands that we've contacted have signed exclusivity agreements to distribute our cups. What kind of momentum have we started for this company? The last month alone, we got 58 coffee stands in California to sign exclusivity agreements with us to distribute our cups. If we continue to get 58 coffee stands every single month, for the next 12 months, we will have 700 coffee stands at the end of the year. With 700 coffee stands, we can move 8 million cups a month. And at 13-cent profit, 8 million cups a month, we're making over $1 million of profit every single month. And we've already started this, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, our first customer, Overstock.com, will see their cups hit the California market in 21 days. Thank you very much.